Hi, Caitlin. Let's take a look at your work here. I got you set up somewhere. Here you are. Okay, so we have your two PSDs, and then we have your before and after. So I'm going to open your before and after. Okay, and then I'm going to open these in Photoshop so we can get a look at your layers in there. And while we're waiting for that to open, I'm just going to go ahead over here and take a look at your PDF, and let's see what we got. So here's your PDF, and you've got your befores and afters, and I think you did a good job with this. I don't know if this is really a good image to use. It's really super retro. I don't even know if this building still exists. This is a really old or made to look old photo, and it really, I'm just getting this really super like 50s feel out of this. So, but the important thing is you have done a nice job adjusting it. It's much, much better. Good job. Same thing with this one. I think this one you've done a really good job bringing some of these yellows, really super distracting yellows, out of the image. So that looks good. And I want to see the PSD so we can check your proficiency there. Now, this is bothering me here because you've got so much going on here that it's just not even let's just drop all of this. You've got some masking and you're doing some some individual masking, and it's just not working out, and it's just making your file size huge. And this is great for an individual project, but for something like, an individual photo project where you're really trying to get in here and isolate different areas. But for this image, for this project right here, I think this image would suffice with a simple color adjustment layer and a simple levels adjustment layer, okay? And let's take a look at this one over here. Now we're getting getting the same thing over here. So, I think it's awesome that you're showing that you know how to do all this stuff. But the main thing we want to keep in mind here is that I need to see proficiency in what we're seeing as a scaffolding, a ladder type of a foundation. Here's where we start. Next week, we build off that. Then we build off that. So we're showing proficiency. So I know you're learning the correct way to do these tasks in Photoshop, okay? So by jumping straight into showing me what you know how to do isn't necessarily showing me proficiency in the correct way of doing what the assignment is asking us to do. I hope you understand what I'm saying. All I need in this assignment is a couple simple adjustment layers. I don't need all this masking and all this, okay? So I guess at the risk of sounding kind of like a jerk, I just don't want you to get ahead of yourself. And I don't want to sound like that. I don't want to sound discouraging. I think this is wonderful that you're experimenting like this. But I also have to abide by the objectives of the class, which is kind of the KISS method, keep it simple. So let's try that, and just moving forward, try to show me what the assignment's asking for. And then if you want to submit an additional assignment where you're really isolating, I'll be glad to give you tips on that. But for the general purpose of the class, let's just stick to the project requirements, okay? Awesome job, really, really good work, all right? Awesome, thank you. Any questions, of course, please get with me. I got open door, anytime you need me, just come and I'll be here. All right, thanks.